Welcome to Travel with Danny and MJ.
I'm Mary Jane.
And I'm Danny. We're traveling the world with just carry-ons and a backpack each.
Follow along on our adventures ahead.
Bienvenue à Paris.
We're on the road again and heading to Paris.
De l'amour, oh madame, je connais le programme, mais j'ai peur surtout au commencement. Le début m'embarrasse.
We're continuing the week-long celebration for Donna's birthday, and we were lucky enough to have two of her sons join us there. And as usual, we hit the ground running. First stop, Musée d'Orsay.
Jugement que l'audace c'est ma foi, ça m'embête énormément. Parfaitement.
In the Musée d'Orsay, which is kind of late 19th century, early 20th century museum of French artists, mostly Impressionists, I think. But it's built in an old station, the Gare d'Orsay. Now it's been a museum for a long time.
Ça paraît très facile, et puis comme un imbécile, patatras, j'ose pas. Le début m'impressionne et mon cœur qui s'émotionne.
Musée d'Orsay holds one of the world's most important collections of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art. You'll find major works by Claude Monet, Vincent van Gogh, Edgar Degas, Paul Cézanne, Pierre-Auguste Renoir, Edouard Manet, and Paul Gauguin. It's a place where you can clearly see how artists began breaking away from traditional rules and moving toward modern painting.
Je n'y comprends rien, de rien, ne riez pas, cela me trouble, et ça redouble mon embarras, ce qui me gêne, c'est le premier pas.
We're crossing the Seine. Beautiful summer night. We're now walking through the Jardin des Tuileries, the beautiful, famous park. So this is the Olympic cauldron from the 2024 Paris Olympics. Now we're here in the Tuileries Gardens. Just a gorgeous city.
So the big family birthday dinner was planned by the birthday girl in a special place for a special reason. So the movie,
As good as it gets.
good as it gets, there's a scene that was filmed in the Grand Colbert restaurant.
Right.
So,
Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton.
yep.
And so she wanted to relive that somehow with 5 other people.
Including they were having a date night, and we went. Her family and we were there too.
Yeah.
So we had a fantastic dinner, great birthday celebration, iconic restaurant, and take a look.
C'est plus fort que moi, je n'ose pas. Je n'ose pas.
Cheers! Happy birthday, Donna! Woo! We're all in Paris together. I blow that one out. It's like propane torch. Mary Jane will be because my eyebrows.
I think that would go out on.
J'ose pas. Vous pensez que je le gage après ce bafouillage,
Next day, again, right out there, headed to the Louvre.
In the morning, a couple of guys swimming in the River Seine. They're swimming in the River Seine. It's morning in Paris, crossing the Seine on our way to the Louvre just before 9 o'clock in the morning. So not early morning, but it's a beautiful August morning here in Paris. Not too hot yet. It's not supposed to get too hot today.
Don't forget, if you're going to go to the Louvre, you have to order your tickets weeks in advance.
Right. Right.
if you want like a particular time and day.
Right. Even for our group, we had to split up. The two boys had to go at a later time slot than us four seniors.
Yeah. So, and there's about 1 million other people there. Yeah. But it is the Louvre.
That's right.
And you know, there's one girl to see there. So, of course, that's where everybody goes. If you're not seeing, the Mona Lisa painting is like about...
It's not so big.
This big.
People think,
but it's
huge. Right?
It's the famous one.
Yeah, it's the Mona Lisa. And then you see things like Venus de Milo, and we learned from our tour guide that you go around the back, right?
Yep. If you go around the back of the Venus de Milo, you can see where the two pieces of marble, I guess.
Yeah, marble. Were put
together.
Yeah.
Constructed separately and put together. That's why I filmed the back of her. And there's all the Impressionists and all the greats. And again, it is the Louvre, and it is overwhelming. It is huge. It is crowded, but it's iconic.
We did like a half day. You could spend days and days there.
Yeah, you can spend days.
It's like one of the great museums, right?
Yeah,
it's like the Met or the Prado or all those top museums.
There's a reason it's so famous. I don't know how those thieves got in there though, and out so fast, but good on them. That must have been
maybe not so good on them.
Well, they got caught, I guess. Yeah. So, but yes, the Louvre must do.
Yeah.
Ce n'est qu'un problème anodin. Patin, à des brunes, à des blondes, à des femmes de tous les mondes, je le dédie. Hardy, mais à vous je ne trouve pour crier ce que j'éprouve que des mots idiots. Cependant, dans ma tête, j'ai de belles phrases qui prêtent, mais voilà, j'ose pas. Je dois vous paraître stupide et plus candide qu'un collégien. Je ne suis pourtant pas timide, je n'y comprends rien de rien. Ne riez pas, cela me trouble et ça redouble mon embarras. Ce qui me gêne, c'est le premier pas. C'est plus fort que moi.
Next up was Notre Dame.
We're at Notre Dame, which has risen from the flames. Big fire a couple of years ago, and now they've restored it, and it's not finished being restored completely, but it's open. Lots and lots of people hanging out, waiting to go in there.
Notre Dame de Paris was severely damaged in the 2019 fire and officially reopened to the public in December 2024 after major restoration work on its roof, spire, and interior. Outside, the famous stone statues of the apostles and the four evangelists, which had been removed just before the fire and restored during reconstruction, now once again stand on the roofline and front facade, symbolizing the cathedral's recovery.
Right.
And then, of course, there's the inside.
The amazing interiors, the stained glass, the sculptures, the paintings.
Yeah, the size of it, the history. Again, something that you can't miss.
The crown of thorns is a sacred Christian relic believed to be worn by Jesus during the crucifixion, preserved in a golden reliquary and displayed on special religious occasions.
And so we spent, probably
2-3 hours there.
Yeah, partly because it's so crowded. But again, you just kind of shuffle along. We were listening to our audio guides. You're looking around. It's crowded, but it's Notre Dame, the Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And you may not get back there. Yeah. So that was fantastic that we got to do that.
Amazing.
So before our last event in Paris, we had to go out to dinner one more time. We ended up at an Italian restaurant. That was really fun.
It was fun.
And it was kind of like a I don't know, space warp or whatever, because we were singing a volare in an Italian restaurant, and I had to say to myself, "Wait, we are not in Italy.
We're in the capital of France."
We're in France.
But we had a great time.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Oui, je caressais tes mains de...
Ready? Here we go. Ready, everybody?
And then the ultimate,
The final great thing we did
was a little boat cruise
along the Seine. Taking a little evening cruise on the Seine. It's 10 o'clock at night. See Paris lit up.
Les embrasser, car c'est essentiel de s'attacher personnel. Il faut, c'est certain, pour bien l'avoir dans la main, que de temps en temps, on ne soit pas trop distant. En plus du pain de chaque jour, les ouvrières ont besoin d'amour. Je donne, parce que je suis bon.
Well, we had some cool things that we saw on the way. First of all, you get on the boat, you get a glass of champagne.
Yeah.
And then we were sailing along and we look over and there's groups of people and we're like, oh man, this whole group of people, they're doing the salsa. Then we keep going to sort of the next open area. Those people, they're doing the tango.
Right.
Like large groups of people,
There's
you
like
can see.
Group lessons or group dancing.
Yeah, just some sort of a get together.
And then there's another kind of opening along the river, and it's swing dancing.
Yeah, so that
it's
was
really weird.
That was
interesting.
Great. That was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And yes, then we get to
The Eiffel
what we
Tower.
were looking for, what that you can't miss. The Eiffel Tower lit up. It was
Beautiful.
spectacular, and you can see we had incredible weather, so we could see the entire tower, and it was just gorgeous and illuminated, and it kind of takes your breath away.
Right.
Je suis pourtant pas si vieux pour que je frissonne, dès qu'une vendeuse me désire. Je me donne, uniquement pour se faire plaisir.
Cruise takes us to the Eiffel Tower, illuminated at night. Beautiful evening.
On a qui ont peur de prodiguer leur faveur, d'autres les réservent comme pour en faire des conserves. Certains des curieux préfèrent les garder pour eux, qui fait que la nuit, seules des femmes s'ennuient. Moi je ne suis pas comme ces tas d'amants qui se prêtent à tempéramment.
So that was our quick trip to Paris, and we were off to the next destination.
We hope you enjoyed this video on just a few of the highlights that we packed into like 2 days, less than 2 days. And we'll see you soon.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Thanks for traveling with Danny and MJ.
We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.